afternoon. It is Wednesday, February 18th, and we are going to do happy hour and feeding time with burros this afternoon. Long overdue catch up for everybody here. I apologize. It has been a bit of a whirlwind. The last video we showed you was baby Lainey, and we'll go visit her today. But since then, there has been a lot of miles driven with trucks and trailers. We've had a large number of donkeys adopted. Attempt to list names and see if I miss any. We had our visitor buddy who was here weaning from his mom go home. And the next day, Smokey went home. The day after that, Chip and Dale went home. The day after that, Geronimo went home, and that was a haul to Scott City, Kansas. We came back, and that Friday we went to Fort Collins, and we picked up 3 girls who we purchased at the auction. And we're in need of a good place to land. We've got some foot issues and hoof issues. So they have quarantined and come back out of quarantine. And so they're here. We'll introduce you to them. I'll put the chickens away. So part of our day today is going to be that I'm going to do afternoon chores. Chickens are always first, in my book. And we have to go hunt to see if we have any eggs today, ladies. Sometimes they lay in here. And we got some meat in here. And we got greenies, and we haven't had greenies yet this year, so these guys just started laying again. They usually slow down over the winter because it's cold and it's dark. And we run away. Come on, kids. Go back to the and then once we start getting longer days and more daylight, not always warmer temperatures, start to lay. So today we have green. Second here is well. Eggs in the nesting boxes. Those are the chickens. We found a spot, so I'll remember to check in when we go out there that they have been laying as of late. Make sure they have food. So we were at the 3 girls from Fort Collins. That Sunday, we had Snickers, Slurry, Rocky Teton, who went home. Admiral Lincoln, probably. There might have been somebody in between there.
Geronimo?
Huh?
Geronimo? Did he go?
Geronimo was before.
Yeah.
And then we had Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And we had Rocco. And we had Trixie and Tootsie. And we had Baxter.
Did you say Weston?
Oh, Weston? Yep, he went home that Saturday after Fort Collins. So yeah, needless to say, there's been a lot of movement of donkeys. The 3 new intakes was the 3 girls from Fort Collins. You guys have met the Oklahoma crew. We have moved a lot of people around, and we'll show you as we go into the fence feed where everybody is. Cows. They're having dinner. They had donkey friends out here for a little while that were quarantining. It's supposed to be a little bit cold tonight, so they're topping off water so we can treat water in the face. that loud voice. It'll work. They have explained why we had frozen water. So, other than that, what else is going on? Baby Lainey is doing fantastic. She's getting big. She is very active. She's running around. We will show you her a little bit here. We moved the girls out of quarantine into the back pen. We moved Felix and Franny out of the quarantine up here into the back pen. We moved Magic and Peanut and Mouse up to the top. We said goodbye to Mr. Einstein during the course of that. He's one of my personal homes and a good one. And unfortunately, he passed away. Most likely due to old age and life. That was a hard one for all of us. Our kitty cat Tux is about to have her gotcha day this weekend. She's running home. It's time for her to eat, so they get next on the list. And outside of that, I don't know what's been happening. Sarah's here. Sarah's holding the camera. We've had pretty decent weather most of the beginning of February. It allowed for all the holes to happen, which is great. It's a little bit cooler today. We had big wind yesterday, which was part of why we did not go live. It's still pretty windy. Come on, kitty. Where's your sister at? So, there's your kitty. Come on, Fox. Kitty get treats at night. Fox always gets fed first, right, Tux? Fox first, Tux second. We combine their bowls to make sure that they have food for the night. Weather-wise, other than wind, it's been pretty warm. I think we had snow 1 or 2 days. February, but it's been very dry. Super high fire danger with all this wind that we're having. We've been working on outside projects, which is unheard of for this time of year, and had pretty steady and constant doctor activity and visits, which is also unheard of at this time of year. So we're doing our best to take advantage of this weather that we're having. Miner's not singing for his dinner. People are not going to believe me that he sings for his dinner. Miner usually sings for his dinner. Are you going to sing, Miner? There it is. There you go, buddy. Reminder's on a refeed program, so he gets dinner every night. Usually his girlfriend or his wife, Genevieve, will come in with him. He knows his routine. The other guys try to sneak in. Hardly. Jack. They're usually among the first ones. Maisie's here tonight. Lenny's here. You got the baby, Sarah?
Yeah. Oh, okay, Genevieve.
right around here. Some with friends, Rocco, and Snickers and Smarties, Rocky and Teton, and Einstein. Max, Milo, Lainey, Pablo, Mimi, Lolo, Jack, Oscar, and me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. That means that we don't have any left out after. We did have one night earlier this month that Scout did one night off by. And it was off by a single number. And that's very strange. Usually if they stay out, they have a partner in crime. And I went up to feed the moms and babies like I do, and there stood Mr. Rocky, having dinner with the moms and babies as if he belonged there. So he got left there overnight. And he visited with moms and babies and trimmed his feet before we set him free, and moved him back in with his pen before it was time for him to go home to his new place. So that was kind of a funny day. These guys kind of all have their place that they eat. I usually have a helper in my wagon. Help me along the way. So we figured for today's catch-up that we would not only let you see everybody, but we would show you what our evening tour routine is. And we're getting everybody ready for tonight. We all get fed and tucked in and make sure everything is full and everybody has what they need for the night. Typically they're good to go and taken care of until after 8 in the morning. In the morning we wash our seat and let the chickens out and cats out. Cats are not caged. They do a lot of their work at night, so a lot of times we see them sleeping during the day. Not much of nice. Browsing around the property. Feeder. Definitely eliminates waste coming out of it. Even if they flip it, the hay stays in it. One of these in this pen and one in the baby pen. Finds their own spot and eats and move around a little bit. Part of why we feed in multiple places. Make sure that everybody has space and doesn't have competition to eat, but also get them to move around and hunt a little bit for their food and active. You want that, Milo? Yeah?
Jennifer commented, what's the name of the large white donkey?
Large white donkey is Lainey. We'll learn about donkey sizes because Lainey is a mammoth, which stands over 54 inches, 56 inches at the withers. This is their withers right here. Max's and Maisie are standard donkeys, and Milo and Rolo and these two, Genevieve and Niner, are all mini donkeys. The mini donkeys is under 36 inches. Niner is registering place that his food is stuck to the side of the bowl. Keeping it around. This door can stay open.
Okay.
Coming out. Open it up at the end because otherwise I don't get back here fast enough and he will holler until I come to set him free. So we'll let him be free, and if somebody comes in to try and help him with his dinner, we'll let him help us out. Now we're going up to this one. Shadow, Biscuit, and Mirage. And we've been working a lot with these guys. We have breakfast with them every day now. And they're getting training. One-on-one or Stacy 4-on-1 time. The best sitting in the pen, just talking to them and teaching them about people and teaching them us. We have all three of them taking treats from our hand most of the time, not all of the time, most of the time. And they're becoming Burro Base, aren't they? So we are hopeful that this shadow is going to continue to settle down some. We had the bed out a couple weeks ago. You can see he has a pretty wonky back left hoof. And the goal was that we were going to sedate him and get some x-rays taken and work with the barrier to figure out a plan of attack to help him get better footing. And he was so scared and went straight through the telephone station. He reacted very unhappily. And so we've been working to make things better happen. There's somebody a little here. Mirage is the brown one. Mirage is the greatest. Fly sprays on her legs. She's like the whole thing for a while this year. And I think it's healing and cracking open, and she just has some sores on her legs. A little uncomfortable, but she is definitely putting on a little weight now that we have Hannah off of her, which is great because she's super skinny. Most likely both of these girls are pregnant. They've been in the shadow all along. The shadow is still intact. We'll be able to safely lay him down to get him castrated. So by taking Peanut off of her, it eliminated a little bit of the strain on her and gave her the ability to thrive a little bit better than it was. Starting to turn a corner between sleepy babies program. Plump up. You got one for me? No, I can't. I can't. Otherwise, now that they are getting good nutrition and the calories on board, then they are pregnant. Those babies are starting to grow. Their bellies have changed. They come in pregnant. We do not do any breeding here. They were exposed to shadow long before they came here. We don't know who or what else they were exposed to prior to coming here. No breeding here. We just try to get them the best care, get them up health-wise, and be able to carry that baby in the duration. So when we start to do math on babies, they can arrive anytime between today and 14 months from the last day that they're exposed to the jack. And since these guys are still in with the jack, that timeline continues to go on, although we do think that they are pregnant because he is not milking them on a daily basis. So, if they were not pregnant, they would likely be going to be taking him there. So, most likely they are pregnant, and we don't know when, other than the fact that Mirage had Peanut, and we figure Peanut's about 8 to 9 months old. So, yes, he could be more pregnant than that because she already had a baby. Another one does not have a baby by start. And share him for any time. And I probably wouldn't start a baby pool on her because we had a better estimate on Reba, and we didn't do really well with that. We prep the meal for tomorrow morning before we go to bed. And that way the shredded beef pulp that he eats, which is the first scoop of stuff that goes in here, gets moistured and expands, and then he gets in the feed as well. And so that sits so that it can soak overnight and be all ready to go. Hopefully it won't get too cold overnight for its frozen. It does not like frozen breakfast. So we'll head to the back pen. The back pen has definitely changed since the last time that we had a video. There are substantially less donkeys back here. Sarah, do you concur?
Yes.
We have, like I said, had some moving and shaking, and so Freckles and Franny are back here, and our 3 new girls who came in with the names Dolly, Parton, and Stacy, and we are in the process of changing those. Dolly was working on names today, and I maybe didn't pay really good attention. Dottie was one. Oh, Darlin.
Darlin for the little one.
Darlin. Dottie, Darlin. So, Dottie is the brown. Darlin is standing next to her. They are a bonded pair. Hey, Freckles. Freckles is still making lots of noise. He has field castration. He's still working through his dual hormones. He's still very bonded to his girl named Franny. They have a wonderful home. They're going to hang out with us for a while. That's Scout right here. Freckles and Franny. This is Pirate. This is Winston. This is Commodore. Baxter. Gladys. Got all 3 girls and worms. We put their bands on their ankles. Touched them all, put a halter on all 3 of them. And they've been real curious about the training time, so I think that they're going to be pretty quick turn. They'll be posted and available for adoption here shortly. We got to get, excuse me, pardon me, hello. Health and hoof care is our priority, so we got to make sure that we have a hoof care plan underway and we figure out what that's going to look like, if they trim up well or if we're going to need a couple times. And then once we know that information and know how the family, then we'll get them posted and available for adoption. This is Ethan right here. And that's Darlin and Dottie. So they're around, which is great. Not intimidated by all these guys. They spent some time out with the cows and they did a really great job of them. They're very alert and observant and rely on people a lot. I've worked with cows before. It's very obvious that they do their job. They do a good job while they're in there. You guys like all the good stuff that's down on the bottom, don't you? Like all this grain. Hey guys, no refill. No refill. So pen spray, we took down, you may see one of the pens is gone right here. We're feeding, Smokey is not here, we're only feeding 2 now. We're using the red pen and the gray pen for that in the morning. Keep Gladys and Jezebel. Let Sarah, you can probably walk around the feeders and okay. So how far away? Not that far. This time of year is pretty easy. Get everybody back in here. There's not a whole lot in the world of things to eat in the pasture. So they come in because they're not doing something. So they just close the doors up. That were adopted are ones that we've been working with a lot. So the dominant ones have stepped away and these new ones coming forward, which is super fun. We had Felix and Berlin and actually went home today, but new faces and especially working with Shadow and Garage. So the fact that they're willing to trust us is a big deal. And those guys, once we have health and weight and all of those things under control, then we'll look at how we're going to put them into the adoption pool and how we're going to introduce them to the adoption pool. Beyond that, registration is filling up for our hoof clinic, which is in May 29th and May 30th. Ross Keller, College Supply Services, one of Ross's dear friends and mentors are coming to share their knowledge of hoof care with us for 2 days here at Burro Base Camp. It will be Friday, May 29th and Saturday, May 30th. Cost is $275. Lunch is needed both days. And lots of hands-on hoof care that will go on and learning how to handle donkeys and learning how to map feet and look at feet and properly care for donkey shows. People that are just interested, adopters, foot care professionals. Not foot care. And we would love to have you. It is limited to 16 so that the instructors have the ability to provide you with one-on-one attention while you're hands-on. If you register, when the hall is full, we're able to bring in additional instructors, but we don't want to make it too awfully big. So take advantage of that. It's a really big opportunity. He's hoping to offer a second one that will be out of state this year, but that may change. So take advantage of it because unique opportunity right there. Hi, Fred. Lainey. Come here. Obi, you walking away? Also coming up, we have yoga will get underway here in May, beginning of May. We have our lunch with the long ears in May. We'll be up in Cripple Creek for Donkey Derby Days. We'll be at the Celtic Festival in Elizabeth in July. Make sure that you save the dates. Make sure that you plan to come out and see us. We would love to have you. Going along that avenue, our 2026 sponsor opportunities are open. We're looking for sponsors. New things that are offered this year, and our permanent residents will have sponsors. Scout Winston included in their sponsorship will be the ability to have them come and visit you at wherever you would like them to come within a reasonable distance of our home. And we have Pablo and Astro and Niner and Genevieve that are permanent residents that are here for the duration of their lives, and they get routine foot care and pet care and all those things. So it's time to help us cost for those things for our private residents. We have sponsor opportunities. I'm going to show them our banner wall. So you can post banner on our property. We have a 6-month and 12-month option for that. Your organization for sharing and supporting your farm. You will get follow up on social media. Your banners will be shown on our live videos, and your banners are on display for our visitors and adopters and everybody that comes through here on a daily basis, which is typically somebody almost every day. Definitely good advertising, our social media and our YouTube channel, and those avenues continue to grow. We appreciate any support that you can provide as well, as far as
I didn't chain the inside one.
liking and sharing, inviting people to like our pages, inviting people to follow, share sharing our YouTube videos. Once we post, we're moving all these videos onto YouTube within a day or two of them posting here. And all of those likes, shares, comments, everything that you are doing on social media related to us is a huge help and a tremendous support to our trying out a new thing in waters. So sponsors, if you're interested, there is, I believe, a link on the website. If there's not a link on the website, feel free to message or comment, and we will get that information to you. We would certainly love to have you on board and have you come out and visit us. Merchandise stocked. We have short sleeve t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, hoodies, truckers, travel mugs. We have 2026 calendars that feature our 2025 adoptees. Here's some more of our sponsors. Renee Burton, 2 Mile High Club in Silver Creek. They're last in the rotation for they get a rotation. One more time. We gotta put the donkeys in. Actually, we're gonna put the dogs in first. Here, let's go inside so that I can put the baby away without help. Come on. So we all get our steps in every day. This is our routine. Happens for today. All the chores and checks and things happen during the day in between. So, busy and active. Fortunately, we've had a very mild winter, although starting to be very concerned about water and hay costs going into the summer and food supply, all of that. So accordingly, so that we prepare for what that may bring. This way, you get to see baby Lainey, and we'll share some big news about baby Ozzy. Baby Ozzy is right there with his mom right now, and Ozzy had his friend Buddy come over. His friend from his mom, and we got him past 3 rice here. And Ozzy and Buddy became really, really good friends. And they had a ball playing, and they ran and wrestled and had fun and hung out. And Buddy's family has opened up their doors to allow Ozzy to come to their house. And so we have made this decision, and Ozzy is going to move in with Buddy. And so he's going to be going with them. And we're super, super excited for him. And his mom is hopefully going to be happy with a break and the ability to be back with her best friend Zephyr and not have to entertain a small child any longer and live a really happy life. And those 2 girls will be coming available for adoption at some point soon. We're going to be very sad to see them go. They've been here for nearly over a year. And we've been through Zephyr losing a baby and Veda having a baby and Oswald growing up from being a little baby. And baby Lainey. How you doing, kiddo? How you doing, kiddo? So this is one independent little girl right here. is the queen of the show, and about as few as they come, and we're just loving having her around. And she's real good about listening to Mom. She's also pretty good about coming and playing and checking things out, aren't you, little girl? Come here. Come here, little girl. You gonna eat some hay like a big girl today? Now that you got your big girl teeth? Huh? Yeah, look at you. Are you a big girl? Ah, look it. Is that hay? Is it yummy? It's pretty good, isn't it? Huh? Okay. I got brushed today. I'm cleaning poop off my legs. I did not like that one bit. Did not like it at all. I'm very staticky. Shocking. We can say hi to Sarah. Huh? What are you going to do with this? So she's pretty cute. And she is very desensitized. She doesn't care about people at all. We play and we roughhouse and we run and run and run. We have a good time, don't we, Lainey? So she's growing. One of our volunteers came in and said she's gotten bigger. It's one of those things for us that are here every day that they tell you that your kids grow, but you don't see it because you have a long time. She's getting bigger. She's definitely getting more independent. We have been putting a halter on her, and she lifts her feet. Two different methods at the current moment. We either lift her completely up, touch her feet, or we actually lift her feet, but she's starting to get that figured out. Aren't you? You want some more hay? Here you go. Here you go. Pretty much doesn't get any cuter than that. She stays here herself. Grain on a daily basis to help keep up with the calories that she's burning nursing her. Reba is definitely smaller than she was. Not having a baby lay sideways in her belly, definitely a positive thing. And based on how much this little girl runs around, we for sure understand why Miss Reba was uncomfortable tonight. She is one busy girl. And we've also got Magic and Peanut and Magic and Mouse and Peanut in the pen. They're a little bit more timid about coming in from the pasture, so I'll walk them around here in a second. Hi, Zephyr. This is Zephyr. Going to put a little coat on Lainey tonight. Good measure. Where are you going? There you go. Look at the thin coat. It would at least keep her dry and protected from the elements. We're having a party here, kids. You know what happens is we're going to have to put all of you guys back inside. Come here, kiddo. not. But she's going to be sure. Whoa! There we go.
It was much easier the first time we did that.
Okay, we need to put the wagon away. We need to put all the donkeys away now that they're all out. Yeah, we're going to put the hay that's in our house. Come on. Nope, not how it operates around here. Buffet is closed. Alright, let's go. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, 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 hop. Round and round and round we go.
Your battery's at 10%.
Battery is dying. If anybody has any questions, comments, things that they want us to talk about, feel free to comment. Feel free to send a message. People often ask what we feed. The green hay that we're feeding right now is grass out of Steamboat, Colorado. Very nice. Smells really good. Very itchy. That's why we're all covered up in wool gloves. It's itchy. Just everywhere. We like it. And moms and babies. The moms are all on Purina Man Fold. So that's the grain that they're eating in this pen. And Shadow and Mystic and Magic are eating, Mystic and Mirage are eating Total Equine, LMSC. Niner is getting Beet Pulp and Senior Grain. Gladys is getting Beet Pulp and Senior Grain at a bigger quantity than Niner. And Jezebel is getting Beet Pulp, Senior Grain, and Total Equine. Those guys get their meals every day. Moms and babies are getting meals probably 5 to 6 days a week. And we have breakfast to hay and breakfast every day. So they're one of the groups that absolutely gets to go out every day and run around. And baby Lainey has been going out since she was day 3 when we let them out. So she's been going out. She goes all over the pasture and lays down and takes a nap when she needs to. She's okay. Pretty good little kid. So, this is how we put farm to bed for the night. Instead of doing water all the time. Filling waters in the morning much easier when. So, with that, chores are done. Her and I are going to go in and finish up the door and feed the dog. And then shut down for the night and we watch the little Olympics and go to bed before we get up and do it all again tomorrow. So, thank you for joining us. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your donations, gifts that you provide. Thank you to our volunteers for all of the time that they give us. We could not do any of this without any of you, and we are very grateful and very appreciative. So we hope that you enjoyed traveling around at feeding time with us, getting to see everybody and check in. And again, we apologize for the break in coverage, but hopefully we will get back on track and start to get caught up on the many, many, many adoption posts that I have to post for you. So stay tuned for lots of stories and success stories of our friends that have gone home. And know if you know of or hear of anybody that is in need of a place to be home in Donkey, the door is always open, no questions asked, and we are happy to take them in. So, have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you soon.